if all women are like those two, I got a lot of work to do.
Take it away.
All right.
I think, no. I think now the show is done, and now it's your turn, and we should be going home.
No, it's still International Women's Day.
These guys, by the way, I want to just point out, nobody offered us breakfast today.
No.
Nobody said, hey, guys, can we get you a cocktail?
I offered you lunch, and you turned me down.
Well, I can't. I have lunches after the show. Whatever, it's okay.
It's fine. That's fine.
I didn't know it was International Guilt Guys Day.
Well, tomorrow we're going to have pizza up here, so that's good.
Okay.
I'll take the pizza tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So take it away.
Okay. Well, we have so much leftover stuff from the show today. I don't know how I thought we were going to get all of that stuff in. So should we save it for tomorrow, or should we do something in the 15-minute morning show today?
I got to tell you, I had an easy day. I'll do it tomorrow, too.
I think we should save it for tomorrow, but then Elvis can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wah.
So we had a couple leftover Family Feud questions to make you guys fight. We have 2 lies and a truth, or 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, 2 truths and a
about
lie.
every woman on the show. And of course, we've got our Flush the Format, some other stuff.
So this is what it's like to prepare a show. We've never prepared a show before. So this is pretty crazy. I just want to say thank you. Today's show was elevating. It was awesome. And of course, we have a tremendous family of great women here.
Aw.
Thank God.
We're very lucky also that the women actually get along with each other.
Yes.
And so, like, if Gandhi says, oh, let's do this, or I say, let's do this, people are just like, okay. We all
Danielle walked out of the room. That bitch.
This bitch.
Oh, Scary has an observation.
The women on this staff, they actually build each other up, and they never tear each other down. That's so important.
Except for Diamond.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that bitch. Diamond.
That's a very good point, Scary.
Yep.
I think it could be fun to just let the guys ask a question of a woman, anything that's on their mind that they would like to know the answers to. Anything? Mystery?
Why are you guys looking at me?
That's a challenge. I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Because you and Danielle are open books, and we know everything about you. What is there that we don't know?
Right.
Oh.
We tell too much information, I think, sometimes.
That's true. My mom says to me all the time, I don't know why you felt the need to share that. There was no need.
I know where I get it from, though. I get it from my mom. She'll kill me. She says things in the car like, she'll tell me, oh, Danny, I haven't pooped. And I'm like, Mom, I don't need to know the last time you pooped. Like, why are you telling me that? And then I think about it and I go, oh, that's me. I tell everybody these things all the time.
You do.
Like, that's where I get it from.
You are now your mom.
Love you, Mom.
What did you get from your mom that you love?
That I love. She's very, I don't know if I actually got this, if anyone would think that, but she's very compassionate and kind-hearted. I'd like to think of myself that way, but I'm not sure that anyone else would.
You are.
You are very compassionate.
In my head.
You are.
In my head, that's the one. She's fun. I call her Chicken because she has very short hair. When she wakes up in the morning, it's all a fluff like a baby chick. Chicken, I love you.
Wait, my mom has that too, but it's because it got burnt off with a hairdryer. But what I love about my mom is that I feel like she's gone through so much lately. Like my dad passing the last couple of years, and then her cat was like it kept her going. Like it gave her the love. Not that my dad gave her, but you know what I mean? Like the pet is always, and then the cat died out of nowhere. Oof. And she just finds a way to keep on going, be positive, put a smile on her face. And she has her days, but she's just such a positive influence. It just makes me so proud and happy.
When I think women, I think of the word strength.
It's good.
I've always been surrounded by strong women. I'm still to this day surrounded by strong women. And, I shudder at the thought of not having this women-driven support system. I don't want it. Never will need it. Yes, Brody.
I have a question for the ladies. In our industry, I know it didn't happen here, but when was the last time you faced a roadblock, in your opinion, because you're a woman, and did it slow you down or motivate you?
I think until I came here, it was honestly like a lot of roadblocks. I have had bosses who were very supportive, but sometimes the staff of the actual show that you work with might not be as supportive as the bosses are.
Right.
So I think that there is a lot of, we know this within our industry, a lot of women on shows are the quote unquote laugh box, and that's all the guys want from them. They
God,
say,
I wish we had a laugh box here. Oh, hi, Danielle.
Hey, I thought I brought more. I thought there was a little more.
We hired the little lady to laugh for us.
Yeah.
I've seen radio shows from the 70s and 60s and 80s where the woman was in a box in another room completely.
Oh, there
I've
are
seen
some
that in
shows
the
that
90s.
still do that.
I actually worked with. Yeah, I
Nate
actually
kills
worked.
women and puts them in boxes.
Yes.
I actually worked with a woman who, when she wouldn't laugh, the male host would just press a button and it would be her laugh that was recorded.
What?
So that when he said a funny line to him, he would have a laugh ready to go if the line wasn't funny.
Wow.
I felt like you were actually going to finish that thought you were talking about.
No,
earlier.
what I wanted to say was I'm so thankful for being here because I have not worked in an environment where they were so supportive of the women and so into what we have to say. And I think you do a really good job of understanding that our biggest part of our audience is women. So you don't try to mansplain and you don't try to tell us this is what women like, which happens all the time in this business, right? So I appreciate that we have a voice here, an actual voice to be able to say the things that we want to say because I haven't experienced that before.
Conversely, I must say this. I would be cheating myself and this company if we didn't have operations like that because without you, your input, your strength, this show would crumble and fail. And I have no problem admitting that because it's true. I'm actually, well, I guess we should be thanking you for our success. But it's from a selfish place, actually.
Team effort.
Exactly. No, we would, without you, we would crumble and fucking fail. So there's that. So thank God you're here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thanks.
Wonderful.
Imagine if this was an all-male show.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. But most of them are, and most of them have just one woman. Like having as many as we have is kind of like something that you don't see. And,
Right.
and letting them all have a voice and every now and then take the mic, even though, a lot of people are behind the scenes, but still they're heard from and we know who they are. They're not just like shoved in a corner where, we don't let them say anything. You're over
You
there.
go
Don't
over
come
there, little lady. We'll let you
just
know when
laugh.
we need you.
I can't believe how hard and how far, how hard women have had to work and how far they've come. Like, I remember you can remember watching Mad Men?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch Mad Men?
Yeah. No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
My mom, who worked in an office in the 60s and was a secretary, she goes, it was just like that. Like, women were treated like garbage. Like, the guys would come back drunk and flirt and grab the women in the office. Like, I can't believe that
That was
That
okay.
used
That
to
was the
ha-
norm.
that was like okay.
Well, now I do that to the guys.
Right. And I appreciate your equality there.
But like you had to
equality.
overcome that, and then you had to overcome the boundary of like being able to have families, like Bobby Brown said. All credit to you. Like
We were
you
saying,
do 2 jobs.
It used to be that, like, if you got interviewed for a job, you would be afraid to say, yes, I'm going to start a family. Or, so they'd ask you, when are you planning on starting a family? And if you said something, they'd right away say, oh, she's not going to be serious. Or her family's going to come first. We're not going to hire her. And women had a lot of problems. And they would lie and say they weren't going to have families just so that they could get a chance at getting that job.
I don't know what to think about this. Who was it that was telling me about an ad placed for a female position opened at a company?
I think it was me.
Oh.
What did it say?
Let me go back and look at it. I'll read it to you exactly what it says.
And you're wondering how they could get away with this. And I'm
Okay. They're hiring for an event planner. And the event planner says, we need somebody who likes to smile. Then it says in parentheses, in all seriousness, if you have RBF, we kindly request that you do not apply. Brides do not like RBF on their wedding day.
Resting bitch face?
yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Kindly do not apply if you have resting bitch face.
Wow.
I would love to see the applicants just sending like headshots of their face.
Right.
Staring.
I'm really curious to see if it's a guy who's hiring or if it's a female who's hiring.
I don't know. But, Gandhi brought up something earlier. I don't think we were on the air. She was saying it off the air. That the double standard that exists, for example, if a woman says she's taking time off to do something with her child for a day, it's, she's never here. She's, we've got to do something about it. But when a guy does it, it's like, oh, he's the best dad ever. But they're both doing the exact same
donuts
thing.
with dad, so fabulous.
What a stand-up guy. Meanwhile, if Danielle, which doesn't happen here, but if she were at another company and said, I'm going to go ahead and miss the morning for muffins with mommy or whatever, it's, here we go again.
Right,
That's why you can't have women
We've
in the
been
workplace.
lucky because
they
Elvis,
love their kids.
Elvis, I'll go, Elvis, this is happening. And he always says to me, you know where you need to be.
Yeah.
And I always go, oh, thanks. That's
And
so
she
nice.
still goes to the school.
I'm going to throw something at him.
We're very fortunate here as well.
Today's the day to do it.
We have such a large team of people. So
Yeah.
if someone needs to take an important day, an important beat in their life to go do something else, we're covered. We're fine. And we have that luxury. So there you go.
Good.
Best workplace ever. I really mean it.
I need to have schnitzel with schnauzers.
Yes.
You take that day off.
I'm going to have schnitzel with my schnauzers.
Sounds
So I
delicious.
take that day off.
I love it. I mean, I guess maybe before we close, I would love to hear from each one of you about a woman in your life who you appreciate or a woman who made a difference in your life.
Sure.
I'll start.
Okay, yeah.
I've said this before. Thea Mitchum, who is what is her official title? It's like I call her the queen of the universe.
Yes.
She day in day out always has our back, and she will call people out without fear, without fail, if they need to be called out. And she's tremendous. I love Thea, and I'm so happy that you included her on your roster of incredible interviews today.
She's awesome.
We love her.
Love Thea. Scare?
How can I not shout out my girlfriend, Robin? She's got a job now where I've seen her grow over the last few years. She takes on like literally 12 jobs in one, because as you know, the workplace environment right now with hiring people is not the most easiest. So I've seen her like really emerge in that position, and she's really strong-willed, intelligent. She puts up with me. And,
That's a job in itself.
There's
my
that.
God.
It is.
And I didn't shout out my
Full-time
mother because my mother's watching this and my girlfriend's not. So maybe I should talk about my mom.
Too late.
Bye.
You picked.
Yeah.
Really? She spit your ass out into this world.
How
about
vivid.
Frog?
Oh, it's definitely my mom. I mean, Danielle knows my mother. Elvis knows my mother. My mom is somebody who is very sweet, but is never, ever afraid to speak her mind.
No.
And so I have witnessed that growing up, that my mom has always spoken out when she feels she needed to. And so I've seen a strong woman my whole life, and I wouldn't trade my mom for anything in the world. I love her so much, and I've had such a great, strong woman presence in my life since the day I was born.
No.
I love the fact that his mom, it's so funny. Like, if you meet his dad, you would think his dad, like, runs the household.
No.
Oh, no. His mom's like, I want 3 dogs. Okay, you got it. 3 dogs.
Mama gets what she wants.
Yes, she does.
David Brody?
Well, that's tough. I would say my wife for raising 3 kids and my mom for raising me, which is harder than 3 kids.
That is probably true.
Probably true, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad was a police officer, so he worked crazy overnights, late nights. He would sometimes guard prisoners, not come home for whenever, sometimes a couple of days. And she raised me. She taught me how to throw a baseball. She took me to baseball games because my dad was at work during the games. And so, we built up quite a bond. And I wouldn't say she was a single parent, but there were times that she was a single parent. And my wife, I find it hard to do 2 things at once. She finds a way to do 11 things at once and raise 3 kids and take care of the dogs and work full time. And so if all women are like those 2, I got a lot of work to do because every time my kids are like, well, mom got it done. And I go,
Right.
I did 7 things today. Mom did 30. I can't keep up. So the 2 of them.
Wow, that's very well put.
Yeah.
Garrett?
I would say my wife, Allie. I've grown from watching her throw house parties at my in-laws' house, going there in high school, to now being a manager as a physician assistant, getting let go at the beginning of the pandemic from her job and then finding a job in a matter of, hours and flourishing. And she's a badass.
She is.
Yep.
Allie's awesome. And Scotty B.
Well, I mean, it has to be my wife, Amy. She's a very strong woman for putting up with my lunacy for almost 20 years. I mean, and raising 2 teenage girls and one tween and 1 teenager. It's just, it's tough. So, we're a good team in that aspect. And the fact that she was able to start her own company throughout all of this, and I just lots of credit to her for being able to, deal with me as well. So
That is saying a lot.
it is.
I see Andrew in the back. Should we talk to him? Is he even listening? Yeah? Okay. Andrew, approach.
Hello.
Tell us about a strong woman in your life that you would like to give a shout out to.
My mom. She is the best human in the entire world. She's my best friend. I love her so much. She means everything to me. and my sister, another really strong woman, and I appreciate them so much and everything they've done for me in my life.
Oh,
I love that.
I love this, and I can't help but notice Nate suspiciously left the room.
He would say
he has a meeting with men.
He would say his wife for saving his life when he has strokes.
Yes,
Thank you.
twice.
He
Twice.
would also shout out his mom.
Yeah,
as well.
I should shout out my mom. Mommy, I love you.
You already did.
Too
Too late.
As we close out the 15-minute morning show podcast, Danielle, Gandhi, and of course Deanna and Allie and Diamond and producer Sam, thank you for keeping our ship afloat every single day.
We
Thank
love you.
Love ya.
Pizza tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.